3, 2, 1.
Which country introduced the first paper currency? The answer is A, China. Which fashion house introduced the Pret-a-Porter concept in 1947? The answer is A, Chanel. What English city was actually the Titanic's home port? The answer is D, Liverpool. Which president had a pet alligator named Algonquin? The answer is A, Calvin Coolidge. Which fruit is called caviar of the vegetable world? The answer is A, cherry. What is the famous sculpture of a reclining nude woman called? The answer is C, the Thinker. In what city was the great 80s sitcom The Cosby Show filmed? The answer is C, New York City. In which book by Lemony Snicket does the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a child," affect the Baudelaires? The answer is B, The Vile Village. What is penicillin used to treat? The answer is D, viral infections. What is a cartel in economics? The answer is C, coalition of manufacturers. Who broke the 100-meter sprint world record in 1996? The answer is B, Michael Johnson. What is the largest domestic animal often found in homes? The answer is C, horse. Which of these is not among the traditional ingredients used for the preparation of the Arab dish matboucha? The answer is B, lamb meat. A student makes a fruit drink by stirring a powdered mix into cold water. Why is the fruit drink a solution? The answer is A, the powder dissolves into water. Which architect designed Fallen Waiter in Pennsylvania? The answer is C, Roman III, Louis Kahn. Unlike plants, animal species rely almost exclusively on what type of reproduction? The answer is C, sexual reproduction. What is the largest known snowflake ever recorded? The answer is A, diameter 15 inches. Charisma has a goldfish she keeps in a tank. She planted several underwater plants in the bottom of the tank. How are the goldfish and the plants in the tank similar? The answer is C, both are made up of cells. What is the study of waves and their behavior called? The answer is D, wave mechanics. What is needed to create muscles, regulate chemical reactions, and transport oxygen? The answer is D. Proteins. What is existentialism associated with? The answer is A. Free will. Gene expression is regulated primarily at the what level? The answer is A. Transcriptional. Which fruit is often served with cheese in a French dish? The answer is D. Pear. How does heat travel from the sun to the earth? The answer is C. Thermal radiation from the sun. Which of these is a name of a location in the Lord of the Rings films that translates Pass of the Spider? The answer is B. Cirith Ungol. Which substance is secreted by adrenal gland for the fight or flight response? The answer is B. Adrenaline. Once in a kingdom called Delain, there was a king with 2 sons. Delain was a very old kingdom and it had had hundreds of kings, perhaps even thousands. Is the beginning of what book? The answer is A. The Eyes of the Dragon. Which capital is famous for the Great Wall? The answer is A. Beijing. What cells are typically characterized by the polarized distribution of organelles and membrane-bound proteins between their basal and apical surfaces? The answer is C. Epithelial cells. Which philosophy emphasizes the importance of individualism? The answer is A. Existentialism. What language uses the Devanagari script? The answer is C. Hindi. When a meteoroid reaches Earth, what is the remaining object called? The answer is B. Meteorite. Joshua Todd Cawthron is the head of what financial institution from the novel Left Behind? The answer is C. The London Stock Exchange. What is a rubber material used for in school supplies? The answer is C. Eraser. Which of these is a learned characteristic? The answer is C. Doing laundry. Which element does not exist in free state under normal conditions? The answer is D. Hydrogen. In the film Gone with the Wind, when Rhett and Scarlett came back from their honeymoon, they brought a gift for Mammy. What was it? The answer is C. Red silk petticoat. What was the name of the New England Patriots from 1960 through 1970 when the team was part of the American Football League? The answer is D. Boston Patriots. What is the first thing Kyle from the series Kyle XY says when he goes to live with the Trachers? The answer is D. He asks for juice. Skeletal muscles are attached to bones by what? The answer is A. Tendons. What instrument is traditionally associated with Middle Eastern music? The answer is A. Oud. What is used to make coffee? The answer is A. Kettle. What is the largest integer less than or equal to sqrt 25? The answer is D. 4. Which golfer won the most Masters tournaments? The answer is A. Tiger Woods. What are two resources in terrestrial biomass that most vertebrates animals with backbones compete for? The answer is C. Food and nesting areas. Which organ secretes estrogen? The answer is D. The ovaries. What is the symbol for vanadium? The answer is D. V. What is the name of the fictional alcoholic from the Andy Griffith Show? The answer is D. Otis Campbell. What is the brightest object in the night sky, usually appearing low in the western sky after sunset? The answer is B. Venus. What structure consists of an outer layer of cells called the trophoblast and an inner cell mass called the embryoblast?